Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Not Fusion. It's Yaxi here with my brother Jamil. Another Sunday.
Yeah, another Sunday, bro.
We are still on the series talking about trying to give a summary of the various African countries and their post and pre-independence, and a little bit of their food and entertainment industry. So we are still on that. But as always, before we jump into that, Jamil, I have the question of the day. Are you ready?
Yeah, ready, man.
All right. So the question of the day is which of these words means friend in the Kenyan language? So the first one is hakuna. Second one is
Okay.
matata.
Okay.
Third one,
Okay.
rafiki.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So think about it. We'll come back to that, towards the end. So today we're doing Ivory Coast. Cote d'Ivoire. All right. So I will start with the pre-independent, sorry.
Let's go.
Yeah. Before gaining independence in 1960, Cote d'Ivoire was a French colony. The country's early history was marked with, marked by the presence of various kingdoms, including the Kong and Buna kingdoms, which were major centers of Islamic learning. The arrival of European colonizers disrupted the existing social structures, leading to resistance movements. So after independence, Felix Jamil.
Mm-hmm. The name is.
Can you pronounce it for me, please?
Hold on. Let me write it down.
All right.
H. Yeah, man.
O-U.
H-O-U.
P-H.
P-H.
O-U.
O-U. God damn it.
O-U-E-T. But the E has those little dots on the top. So
okay. H-O-U-P-H-O-U-E-T.
Yes. The E has the accent thing on the top. So
it's a French name.
Yeah. So how do you pronounce that?
If it's French.
20 minutes later. 1 hour later.
Fouet. So let's use this. Let's use H. Let's use H. Charlie.
One last time, please. Can you pronounce that?
Fouet.
Okay.
I'm assuming.
Okay, so after independence, Felix Houphouët-Boigny became the country's first president and ruled for over 3 decades. Please, I genuinely didn't know how to pronounce the name, so I'm not trying to make fun of the name. So
yeah,
nobody should take it. Yeah, so he became the country's first president and ruled for over 3 decades. His presidency was marked by economic growth and stability, but also authoritarian tendencies. Houphouët-Boigny's death in 1993 led to a period of political instability, culminating in the Civil War in 2002. That's an interesting name. All right, let me give you some more info on the pre-independence. I have some other facts here. So before the colonization, Ivory Coast was home to several states, including the German, the Kong Empire, and the Bole. The area became a French protectorate in 1843 and was consolidated as a French colony in 1893 during the scramble for Africa. Under French rule, Ivory Coast experienced significant changes. They had the French citizenship, which was granted to all African subjects in 1946. The right to organize politically was recognized, and various forms of forced labor were abolished. So Ivory Coast gained full independence from France on August 7th, 1960. Wow, okay. And Felix Houphouët, as we already said, became the first president. So
Okay.
yeah. The country experienced relative stability and economic growth under his leadership. A military coup in 1999 led to political instability. Two civil wars occurred between 2002 to 2007, and then again to 2010 and 2011. I'm kind of jumping from two different sources, so bear with me for a second. Just trying to give you
Yeah.
information.
Okay.
All right, so Ivory Coast or Cote d'Ivoire is home to over 60 ethnic groups, with the Akan, Northern Mende, and Gaur being the largest. The country's cultural heritage is reflected in its vibrant music, dance, and art.
Wait, hold on. So there's Akan there too. You said
Yes,
Akan and what? Northern Mendy.
yes, they have over 60 ethnic groups, and
Okay.
yeah, with the Akan, Northern Mende, and Gaur. Gaur is Gur.
Okay. All
Those
right.
are the largest, yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yes, the country's cultural heritage is reflected in its vibrant music, dance, and art. The Ajanu xylophone, a traditional instrument, is a symbol of Ivorian culture. So Ivory Coast culture is a blend of various ethnic influences. The country has about 78 different languages spoken,
Wow.
with French as the official language.
Hmm.
So for those who didn't know, Ivory Coast is francophone. So
Yeah.
there's a large population of Muslims, Christians, primarily Roman Catholics, and followers of various indigenous religions.
Okay.
Traditional arts, including wood carving, weaving, and pottery, are significant aspects of Ivorian culture. When it comes to the food, Ivorian cuisine is diverse and flavorful, featuring staples like cassava, plantain, and rice. Atieke, a popular side dish made from grated cassava. I think in Ghana we also have atieke, right?
Yeah.
What is the
Chicken.
difference between atieke and atieke?
It's the same. Just that they spell it different, but it's the same chicken.
Okay.
Mm.
So they also have grilled fish and meat dishes, peanut-based sauces. When it comes to music, renowned artists from Ivory Coast include Alpha Blondy. He's a renowned reggae artist. Magic System. They're popular for the Zoglu music group,
Okay.
and also Freddie Mercury, pioneer of the
Yeah,
Zobla.
I know. Freddie Mercury. Yeah. Cool. Yes.
Yes. When it comes to literature, we have Amadou Kuruma. He's a celebrated novelist, and also
Mm.
Veronique Tajo. She's a poet and a novelist.
Okay.
But when it comes to visual arts, we have Frederic Broly Wabre. I hope I pronounced it right, guys.
Butchering the names, God.
Iconic artist known for his unique pictographic alphabet. And
Yeah. Okay.
James Robert Coco B. James Robert Coco B, who is a contemporary sculptor.
Okay.
Yes. For their cinema, they have Philippe Lacote. He's a filmmaker known for Run and Knights of the Kings. I guess those are, popular movies from Ivory Coast.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
All right. So I have some addition to the entertainment. They have a thriving music scene with popular genres like Zouk, Coupé Décalé, and reggae, right? So I didn't mention Coupé Décalé because I know it's a thing back then, right? Is it a dance or is Coupé Décalé a dance or is a type of music?
I've never heard of it. Coupé de Calais.
Yeah.
Never heard of it.
They also have Zouk. Zouk is ZOUK.
Yes, I've heard of that one.
Zouk.
I've heard of Zoo. I don't know how it looks like, but I've heard of it.
I
The
think
Coupe de Cali.
I've also heard of Cote D'Ivoire, but I don't know what it is though.
No. Coupe de Cali is the one that's new to me.
All right, so basically that is the rundown for Ivory Coast. Hopefully I didn't miss anything significant. If I did, you can leave it in the comments. Jamil, do you have anything to add?
I don't really know much about Cote d'Ivoire. It's sad because they are just right next door to us, and it seems because of the fact that they are francophone, we tend to, not learn much about each other, So we as Ghanaians, I'd say, know a bit more about the Anglophone countries like the Nigeria and the other ones, the Liberia and yeah. But the Francophone countries, because we don't know much about. We know a lot more about Nigeria than Burkina Faso and Ivory Coast put together, and even Togo. Yeah, we don't know much. I think we should try as much as possible to not let like the language barrier hinder us from learning what we need to learn about each other. It'll help build a proper bond with our neighbors, which is significant.
I 100% agree with that. I think the language barrier is a huge thing. It's even though we share the same ancestry, because Ghana and Ivory Coast, I think we have a lot in common. But because of the colonizers, I think it has created a huge gap. They speak French and we speak English for the most part, So
exactly.
It makes it very hard for us to relate, with them. On
That's true.
a whole bunch of stuff. But I mean, because I even heard that there's a part of Ivory Coast that speaks Twi, kind of like we do in Ghana. So
yes, and there's another part to apparently that speaks Fancy too. Another part that speaks, okay, I'm not sure. The Ewe is the Togo side. Yeah, so yes, Twi and Fancy, yes, we are very sure of that one.
Yeah, I mean, with all the similarities, it's sad that Ghanaians identify more with Nigerians than even Ivorians who are right next.
Yeah, than even because we are just right next door. Yeah, exactly.
Even Togo, I think Ghanaians identify more with Nigerians than Togolese because they also speak French, right? Togolese speaks French. It's francophone.
Yes, it's francophone.
Yeah. So
but it's not that deep. The relationship between Ghana and Togo is not that deep. It's more or less just, there's a lot more business-like.
Yeah.
Than what we have with Nigeria,
Yeah.
So people just go there, just go buy stuff, come sell. That's just about it. Nothing much.
So I mean, I think that goes to kind of say or stress on how important, I mean, something like language, the kind of barrier, different languages can create. Because I think the main thing stopping us from bonding with Ivory Coast and Togo is the language barrier.
Yeah,
I mean, when it comes to culture-wise, I think we are very similar.
Very, very similar, yeah. Very similar. It's just a language barrier.
Yeah.
All right.
We have more of the Akan in that, Akan side going towards Ivory Coast, and we have more of the west side going towards Togo. So
yeah, exactly.
It's crazy.
Exactly.
Do you know anything about Benin?
No, zilch. I don't know nothing. I don't know nothing about Benin.
Yeah, it's sad.
They're also francophone. Yeah, they're also francophone. I don't.
Okay, who is the president of Benin?
I don't know.
Try, man, try.
President of Benin. No. The president of Cameroon, I know. President of Benin, I have no clue who he is. Who he is.
Well, his name is Patrice Talon. Patrice Talon.
Patrice Talon.
Talon. Talon. Patrice Talon. That's his name.
Oh, Talon.
Yes.
I've never. There's a Cameroonian guy that I know. And he's like 90.
Paul B,
like
right?
90 years.
Yeah, Paul B, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So basically, that is why it is necessary for us to do this series where we give, kind of like some basic info about the various African countries. So at least we know something, if not a lot, at least
something about some of the countries. Yeah, exactly.
Yes, I mean a lot of something like the idea of independence, their post and pre, colonial rule information, something.
Yeah.
So when you watch this or you listen to this information, hopefully you can grab something small from it, learn something. So
Yep, that's true.
Yeah. So next week we'll do Benin, since we don't know much about Benin. We'll do Benin. All right. So are you ready with the answer? The question of the day.
Yeah. Give me the question again.
So which of these words means friend in the Kenyan language? And we have Hakuna, we have Matata, and we have Rafiki. So which of these means friend in the Kenyan language?
According to Lion King, Hakuna Matata means no worries. So Rafiki was a very good friend to Mufasa. So I'll say Rafiki. That means friend.
Okay, that is some good isolation technique there. But yeah.
So I'm right here. Yep. Yeah. All right. So I'll give like two proverbs. Yeah.
Sure. Sounds good.
First proverb is a Nigerian proverb, and the proverb is a man who uses force is afraid of reasoning. And the meaning is aggression stems from insecurity. Right. And then the second one is this one is Ghanaian. And the proverb is, if there's no enemy within, the enemy outside can do no harm. So the meaning is inner peace is a shield.
Is it similar to that Broom proverb where they say if you take one if you take one strand or one,
that one is more of togetherness. This one is more of like inner peace.
Inner peace, okay, right. All right, so we've come to the end of today's episode. Hopefully you learned something. We did Ivory Coast today. Next week with Benin. And we keep on learning, so stay tuned. I mean, learn something, man. I mean, if you can't remember everything, at least pick one thing.
Exactly. We as Africans know very little about each other, so at least if it's what's the date of independence that you kept in your head, or probably a name of a president, at least some languages that are spoken in some countries, it's general knowledge. So
yeah. So that's the whole idea of this series. So hopefully it helps. Hopefully somebody takes something from it. So we'll keep doing it till we go through all the countries in Africa.
Exactly, 54 of them.
Yeah. So we have a long way to go. All right. So that's it for today. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe and share it. And it's a bye from myself and Jamil. So bye.
Yeah, man.
Feel the rhythm running through. Drums are talking just for you. Moving bodies in the night. Soulful beats that feel so right. Electric vibes in the air. Everywhere you feel the care. Grooving hard in perfect flow. Happy fusions here to show. We got the beats, they fill the air. feel the joy and lose your care. Fusion sounds to light the way. Dance until the break of day.